Grade school students attending St. Mary of the Falls School serve the weekday masses each Tuesday and Thursday of the week during the school year. Serving Mass on the weekdays is very similar to what takes place at a weekend Mass, but only more simple. You should always arrive in church about 15 minutes before Mass begins. If you cannot make it for Mass, it is your responsibility ahead of time to find a replacement. When you come into the priest's sacristy, give a friendly greeting to anyone who is already there. You should go behind the sanctuary to the server's sacristy and sign your name on the server's sheet on the podium. The server then puts on their alb from the closet and comes back to the priest's sacristy to grab the cross and put your cincture on, and you are ready for Mass. When you get to the priest's sacristy, look out into the sanctuary to see what needs to be done. Candles need to be lighted by using the gold candle lighter next to the coat rack. Matches are located in a small box on the sacristy sink. Light both candles at the altar and at the tabernacle. Genuflect after lighting the candles at the tabernacle and bow behind the altar as you come back into the sacristy. The 2 small cruets or bottles of water and wine need to be placed to the credence table for this Mass. You will find these in the refrigerator in the sacristy. Please remove the tops of the bottles and place them on the sink before taking them out into church. There will not be a paten of hosts for this Mass because the people will bring them up to the priest later on during the Mass. The Roman Missal will already be on the altar for the entire Mass, so you will not need to bring it to the priest.
The priest will lead the servers in prayer, and then Mass is ready to begin. Servers will have hymn books in their hands to sing the opening song with the congregation. You will walk out the side door of the priest's sacristy and stand immediately at your chairs. Servers will be seated for the readings and the homily. Servers will stand for the general intercessions and then set up the altar. One server will bring the chalice to the altar and unfold the small corporal in the center of the altar. Both servers will then come to the altar with the water and the wine. Next, the servers will bring the bowl, pitcher of water, and the towel to the priest to wash his hands. Do not be afraid to get his hands wet, because he is expecting it to happen. Both servers will return these items to the credence table and go back to their seats.
Servers will stand for the preface and the Holy Holy. Servers will take the kneeling pads from the small table next to their chairs and place them on the floor for you to kneel during the Eucharistic prayer. Once the great Amen is completed, place the kneeling pads back into the table and remain standing at your chairs. Servers will stand for the Our Father and wish each other the sign of peace. They will also wish the priest the sign of peace. Then, both servers come forward and stand next to the altar for communion. Once you have received communion, go back to your seats until the priest returns to the altar. Once he has purified the vessels, both servers will go to the altar to take the chalice and the paten off the altar. The corporal will already be folded up by the priest and placed on the paten. After the final blessing, the servers and priest will bow to the tabernacle and process out the side door of the sanctuary back into the priest's sacristy. Servers will then extinguish the candles at the altar and the tabernacle, bring in the Roman Missal from the altar and the lectionary from the ambo, and place them on the counter. Empty the finger bowl of water in the sink in the sacristy. Unfold the towel and place it over the credence table to dry. Bring the chalice back into the sacristy and place it on the counter so that the priest can put it away. Refill the cruets of water and wine, place the tops back on the bottles, and put them back in the refrigerator. Lastly, you will put your cross and cincture back on the hooks in the sacristy and your albs back in the server's sacristy.